Give it up. There's no...
You were saying, bro?
Ooh, bacon.
Greetings, my tasty morsels. This is Reverse BLT here, about to get into episode 3 of The Mandalorian's first season, entitled The Sin. Interesting title. Previous episode, Mandalorian finished securing the child. Basically, he had to go on a little side quest to recover pieces of his starship that were stolen by them filthy fucking Jawas.
That's racist.
And with the help of the nicest old man in the entire galaxy, was able to trade a weird hairy egg with the Jawas to get his stuff back, and then repair his ship to get off planet. So now the question remains whether or not he will actually turn over the child who used the Force to save him when he was about to get killed by a space rhino. Let's see. I'm assuming he won't, just because this is the hero's journey, and modern hero wouldn't do something like that, basically, that be bounty hunter or not. So I'm curious to see how this deal will go sideways, because he's currently on his way to go back to at least attempt to turn in the child. My guess is he will discover something horrible about what they want the child for, and that will make him change his mind. Let's find out. I was beginning to wonder if his ship even had a hyperdrive. I mean, obviously it had to, but it was weird that we never saw it going into or exiting hyperspace. Hey, sir, have you any more of those delicious frogs?
It's not a toy.
It's like a baby always putting everything in their mouth. Dude, it's a foundling, just like you. So is Grogu a puppet or CGI or a combination or what? Because someone did great work regardless. The ear flapping and the exhaust turbulence of the landing ship was great touch.
Very healthy. Yes.
So what do you want him for?
Your reputation was not unwarranted.
Friggin' hot pot. Hot pot full of Beskar.
Such a large bounty for such a small package.
Seems like it should be heavier than that. I don't know why. Just imagine Beskar as being incredibly heavy. That does not look like a comfortable hat that guy's wearing. I'm sure the shape is useful, but it looks like it's really heavy, you know? Wonder if they're gonna do that every single time he goes here. He's gonna like zoom in on the crest and play that particular music.
Our world was shattered by the Empire, with whom this coward shares tables.
The Empire is no longer, and the Beskar has returned. When one chooses to walk the way of the Mandalore, you are both hunter and prey. How can one be a coward if one chooses this way of life? Have you ever removed your helmet?
No,
Has it ever been removed by others?
never.
This is the way.
This is the way.
So say we all. Were those Vibrous
What
knives?
caused this damage?
I thought I saw
Then
vibrational
you have earned
energies.
the Mudhorn as your signet.
It wasn't a noble kill. I was helped by an enemy.
Why would an enemy help you in battle?
It did not know it was my enemy.
Interesting sound design, because you could hear like
Whistling birds are a powerful
screaming
defense
people.
against multiple enemies.
Interesting. It's interesting both that they focus on the forging as much as they do, showing how important it is to them. but also that every time she forges a new piece of armor for him, he relives this part of his past. Very interesting tying the themes together like that. Imperial battle droids, okay. I always thought it was the Jedi who wiped out the Mandalorians, so it was the Empire that did it? You guys gotta bear with me here, like, a lot has changed in lore, and also there's bits of the lore that I never actually managed to read. So, there are gonna be gaps in my knowledge of what happened in the Star Wars universe outside of the main storylines. Check out my fancy new duds, y'all!
How many of them had tracking fobs?
All of them. All of them! But not one of them closed the deal. Only you, Mando. Only you. And with it, the richest reward this parsec has ever seen. Even I'm rich. Now, how can I show my gratitude to my most valuable partner?
I want my next job.
I'll take you to the Twilight healing baths.
I want my next job.
That sounds nice.
Sure.
I think I want to go to a Twilight healing
You
bath.
hunters like to keep busy, right?
It's having a crisis of conscience, I
No idea
think.
what they're going to do with it.
With what?
The kid.
I didn't ask. It's against the guild code.
They work for the Empire. What are they doing here?
The Empire is gone, Mando.
Most dangerous thing a person in his line of work can develop is a conscience. But it really does make sense that he would. I mean, it's a kid who needs help, just like you once were. Man, can you imagine being such a good actor that you can convey an entire emotional range without people seeing your face at all? Like, I can literally see him going through the emotions of that decision. Bravo, man. And I can already feel like I'm going to need it to have my glasses off at certain points in this show. So I assume the title, The Sin, refers to him breaking all the rules of their guild.
Finish your business quickly, as I no longer can guarantee your safety.
So are they trying to get material to clone it? Or are they trying to get the midichlorians out? Or... you really do have to wonder what is the purpose of Stormtrooper armor other than just to create an imposing image. It's useless against blasters, it's useless against blades.
No, please. Please don't hurt him. It's just a child. Please. No. No! Please!
Interesting, he seems to want to protect it.
I protected him. If it wasn't for me, he would already be dead. Please. Please. Please, please.
I believe him. He was concerned about them killing it from the beginning. I think you need to go with him, though, dude. Your life is forfeit here, I have a feeling.
Give it up. There's no...
You were saying, bro? Aw. What an awful way to go.
Drop the blaster!
Wait. What I'm holding is very valuable. Here.
Stand up.
Chekhov's whistling birds. Seriously, bro, you need a jetpack. How are you getting out of this, bruh? Be a lot easier with a jetpack, just saying.
Welcome back, Mando. Now put the package down.
How do I know I can trust you?
Because I'm your only hope.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hey kid, wake up and use the Force, will ya?
Try!
I was about to say, shoot the droid, yeah. It's like in medieval movies where they cut the horse out from under the rider. So a member of Darth Maul's species, or what are those things called? Like Corbinites or something like that? And I can see why both the Jedi and the Empire would want to prioritize getting rid of these guys. Hey, he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Carl Weathers knows. Jesus, dude, right here is a freaking tank.
We'll hold them off. You're going to have to relocate the covert. This is the way.
This is the way.
You gotta say, check your ship.
Hold it, Mando.
Shouldn't it have still made like a slab of carbonite? Just with nothing in it? I know, guys. MST3K mantra. The best scar saved them. Man, that stuff's amazing. I knew he was gonna do that. It was like a callback to Superman. Or that scene from like old Superman where he like flies by the plane and he gives a little salute. Yeah, you do need a jetpack, bro. Don't eat it. Bro, where the hell are you gonna go, though? Alright, I know I said it after the second one that I felt like maybe I was supposed to watch 1 and 2 together, but now I'm feeling like maybe I was supposed to watch 1 through 3 together. Either that, or they just built this entire season on with like a weird rising arc, so that you just, because I feel compelled to watch the next one too. But that did feel like a fully self-contained story, 1, 2, and 3. So I'm thinking let me know, guys, did they drop the first 3 together, like they do with a lot of series? Because that did feel like all 3 of those were supposed to be watched together. Anyway, as you can probably tell, I really enjoyed it. This is a very interesting series. I always like seeing those moments where a character has to make a big choice and it completely redefines who they are and changes everything for their future. And still getting these interesting deep dives into what Mandalorian culture it is and what they believe and how they lead their lives. I'm very fascinated by what we've seen so far, and I would definitely like to know more about them. And also how much of what they are is what they used to be, how much of it is because of what happened to them at the hands of the Empire, and again, if I remember correctly, earlier at the hands of the Jedi. Or here and there. I really want to know what on earth the Imperial guy wanted with the child. And I want to know whether the guy who didn't want to kill him is a good guy in general, or just this is where he drew the line at just like killing the child. I'm curious about that too. And it also seems like they were both answering to someone else, because the older guy, was saying that, you know, to this younger guy, I guess who was a scientist, that he couldn't guarantee his safety anymore, and he needed to hurry up and extract whatever they wanted out of the kid and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just really curious as to what's going on underneath all of this. And I want to see going forward what the fallout's going to be for the Mandalorians in general. Our main Mandalorian, where on earth is he going? Does he have anywhere safe to go? Who's he going to rely on now? And I guess that's just the setup for the whole series now. Now he's just on the run from these incredibly powerful ex-Imperial forces that want this child for some reason. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought when you watched this. And I assume a lot of you probably knew a bunch of lore, so I wonder how that informed your decision, your thoughts about where this was probably going and what was ultimately behind everything. Anyway, that's all I'm going to watch for today, because I do have to take time to do some other stuff, though I very much want to continue, which is a good sign. The series has already got me fully hooked. And so I'm definitely going to be probably watching more of this sooner rather than later. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me on the channel and watching The Mandalorian with me. I really appreciate it. Make sure, as always, to do your best to stay safe and be well. And join me for the next one. Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to. Anyway, bye-bye.